You're shushing me for reality TV?
Dude. I'm Lester Beacon
by a crazed stalker.
Talking about a psychic. Sweet! See you guys around too.
You got half the words wrong.
I'm Shawn Spencer. This is my partner Gus, TT Showbiz. It's my hook.
You both have many. Remember hotel suite this morning.
I used to have such a crush on her in high school.
The crime.
So he made it.
Bevan is Zapato's biggest fan. Is there a problem? This is not a boating accident. How are you gonna... We were the first ones to find the weapon. There's more going on in this guy's life. Guess I worked at the museum for almost an entire weekend before I got canned. Shawn! What? I'm keeping watch. That's how the other guy died. What, you're not concerned? Oh. All right, I get it! It's my turn. But they've been traveling gypsies. No! We'll do it mice and men.
And we keep it very, very simple.
It's not as much fun as whipping out my Lenny. Dude, the truth is, I'm a psychic. I killed Deacon and he buried him somewhere on the farm and he can't remember where. Come on, you guys. Tootie, you in trouble.
I know Special Agent Ewing has prepared informational packets for...
It's the breath of life. What is this?
It's a drill.
Of course it is, don't be ridiculous. Say imitation is the greatest form of flattery, but that hurts. It hurts below the belt. Shawn, you need to read the whole thing to know that that's his M.O. He's too smart to still be driving that car.
It's only present in $100 bills. The changing color is called color diffraction.
I read your informational packet cover to cover. Well, let's see here. He's got to print more money.
Looks like. You know, I always
French woman?
I don't know either.
You lost the case. You lose. She's on the way. 8th grade. You quit the bassoon.
Brush it. Or comb it. Where's the rest of the money? And accents. Okay, Gus. Foil hat back on. Wrapping up this case was a lot easier than I thought. And this is one of the biggest strawberries I've ever seen.
Like when I had to enter a civil...
Remember, you went crazy for that blind sculptor that did your bust. Great. We'll take your town car. You're not naked on 9459687 for us to catch him because he wanted to get thrown in jail. That way, he'd be locked.
Sir? And he's like, please, take my money.
Got yourself arrested because you knew that in jail you... Hi there. My name is Shawn Spencer. I'm the head psychic for the Santa Barbara Police Department, and I may need to get a statement from you. More specifically, the word yes.
Nice try. But I reserve the right to refuse service to anyone.
That's all right. If my parents were visiting, I probably wouldn't want to waste time meeting handsome new strangers either. Regardless of how smart or interesting they might be.
My parents are visiting. That was pretty impressive. You really are psychic. Sorry, I thought you were just hitting on me.
Oh, I'm actually much more interested in going out with your parents.
Thought you were just hitting on me.
Oh, I'm actually much more interested in going out with your parents. I love the miniatures museum.
What was it you needed to ask me about?
Do you recall any suspicious behavior from any of the valets on duty last night?
Now that you mention it, we had a new guy who started yesterday but didn't show up this morning.
Bingo. Gonna need a name and a phone number.
Of course. And then I'll give you the information about the valet.
Not top model related. I don't think so. It didn't sound like it. What does prison sound like? Is there singing? Penny's the trick. I got in a full-on bidding war with the Montessori school. I think your shirt and his shirt should get together and go bowling. A jockey who was alive at the beginning of the race.
Yes. I did some work as well, which doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna go talk to Jimmy Nichols. You look for TBW.
TBW?
Tall blonde woman. I abbreviated, Gus. All the Jimmy Nichols was pulled off all of his races today. We're his buddies. We came down to see him.
In the first place, I'll race you for it.
Right now, I'm trying to finish.
I've always wanted to be an announcer. For the owner of a red IROC, rivals of the Slee-Stack Cowboys. Will take over the world for my robot kind.
Wrong move. I'm inside of over.
1/16.
Barry's 1/6.
That's very fun. Oh, please. I went to Candy Emporium. This time for research. Oh, if only there was someone here that could translate, you know? Someone who's known me so long, they understand everything I say. Someone just slightly less handsome than I am. Harsh on his own wife's cooking. He was probably even harder in the restaurants he reviewed.
Astrological forecast.
Well, let's say we were looking for the death cab. Around here, where would we find it?
On a critic murder. The cops already have a suspect, but we're pretty sure that Chef Antonio was framed.
Gus.
Googling it. She advocates any action to put Chef Antonio out of business for the veggie burger incident.
This old rag? No. I've had this thing for just about forever. Dude, it couldn't be her. She's been chained to
Lunch.
Just tell him a friend told you. Dirty Dancing.
Don't.
Why are you so eager?
We had a special bond. He could be our bad guy.
If he has a deep and gravelly voice, he's El Suspecto Primero. Where is this lost and found?
That qualifies as remedial. What's calculus? The one with the blocks and the shapes?
Who is Kadeem Hardison? Or how do we ask someone on a date? I'm down.
Yeah, no holes in that theory.
I don't know. Since she'll back this up. Han had a cup first thing every morning. What do you call those coffee people? They're not the anxiety of being in charge. I can sense you have the weight of the world on your shoulders. We'll make some umlauts with shallots and justice. Today's lecture will cover comeuppance and how to solve a crime in a crowded room. You know what? Just never mind, guys. You were always the smartest. One day, you read a story about a 15-year-old from your home captain of industry, beautifully and finally brilliant until the end. Well, until this last part, when you got caught on the wild line, like a salmon. Gus, you're not gonna find a nanny on the internet. If they're posting there, they're already too desperate. It's like online dating. Remember when you went on Matchmaker.com? I didn't think they would take it literally. Stranger danger. Look, I was talking to those two nannies, right?
Oh, yeah? You think they may be right for Chief Vic?
This is so long, Shawn. That must be why it feels so good. Jobs. The key is finding the connection between the victims. Dude, I can't do recon with that on suburban streets. Mr. Softy would like to say a few words. From the houses next door.
What are you talking about?
Shh! There's a baby sleeping.
I'm talking about